If you stay in the knowing, then there's never any growing. So I'm up Schitt's Creek, but I'm rowing, even though I've no idea where I'm going. Straight flowing, close to blowing up, but closer to exploding, and it's showing. Still I'm showing up. Then lo and behold, sure enough, the light at the end of the tunnel started slowly glowing, exposing the darkness I'd been holding, and it opened up. Blue above, soaring doves, check sign, with a bunch of little hugs, like a couple kids in love. I almost bugged, like an exterminator, when the bank teller knew my name before I gave my statement to her. I guess I'm in the land of milk and honey. Shit, I make so much cream, I had to put my wallet in my money. And things changed overnight. So they say that it's an overnight success, and for them, yes, I guess, but for me, it was 20 years of stress and sweat. Outlier hours, sitting at a desk, desperate as shit. Manic in a panic attack. My only Xanax was rap. Otherwise, I would have been on a gurney, wrapped up in straps, without a pen and pad. I'd have had a padded pad with a padlock and a guard on around the clock. Shutter Island style, on the dock with Otis Redding. The wind blows and my skin is microscopic shedding. If every 7 years I'm a new person, then why is it I can't let go of old her? At a pool party. Guys, I'm horrible at small talk. Yeah, the weather's fine here, but what about in Iraq? She looks at me square, then starts playing with her phone. I move the crowd both ways. Now I'm drinking alone. It's all good though, because I hate fake enthusiasm. Plus, I prefer my own company to sarcasm. Shit, if the NQ I am now meant the NQ I was at 15, I'd have expectations and reality on split screen. 500 days of summer on the rooftop scene, popping Percocets with my morning cup of coffee. Shake the demons off me by proxy, then wake up with the ghost of River Phoenix at the Roxy. The voice in my head that tells me I'm the shit is the same voice that tells me I'm a piece of shit. There's no separating. The pendulum, it just shifts. It's like I'm bipolar, unaware that there's been a split, and I admit that somewhere in between thinking that I know it all and thinking that I don't know anything at all, I exist. Blocking out my light like a lunar eclipse, I'm holding on, but I'm Crisco grip slick. That's why I walk with a limp like an 80s pimp. And when I trip, I dip like I meant to do shit. Every circumstance has its consequence, so it's no coincidence that I'm constantly on the fence. These aren't accidents, only happenstance. And my stance is, if it happened, then it's supposed to happen, man. When you're skiing, you don't second guess an avalanche, you just take an angle and you dance. Performing is like sex, creating is like love, and maybe I like sex, but baby, there is nothing quite like love. Aww. See, I prefer it head and shoulders above. That's why I'm always hibernating like a bear cub. I'm in my head like a hair plug. I think for fun. I'm trying to figure out how to outrun my outcome. See, I could show off, but nobody cares. Like I could complain, but nobody cares. Life is walking up and down the same flight of stairs. Sometimes we are turtles, sometimes we are hares. But as the time flies, we all get tired like spares. Our hairs turn gray, and canyons develop in our skin to remind us of all the people we have been. Me, I want to grin like a watermelon slice, spit seeds and populate life so I can live it twice. I want to balance opposites on a pad like an icy hot, scribbling my outlines, outlining my bodies of work in chalk. An idiot savant, I need my space like a parking lot or I'm a walk. I'm about as charming as a pit bull bite. I hit more potholes than a taxi cab at night. His maxi pad is bright. Excuse me, I'm hip hop. I brag out of habit, but it's something that I'm trying to stop. Writing raps and white out to make my mistakes. That way everything that I create is automatically erased. I used to think it was about you and me. But now I see that it's about we, and still that's hard as fuck for me to apply. Because another part of me is on some eye for an eye. King of a lonely castle, chief of a lost tribe. My head is in the clouds, permanent skydive. Yeah. You guys feel good?
Great.
Okay, if everybody feels good, we'll just, in unison, everybody will go, yeah, and then I'll know. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. There was a lot of energy from you, which is great. My name again?
Nikki.
Nikki. Everybody say hi, Nikki.
Hey,
Hi. Awesome. Okay, so I think I'll do a piece about love, if that's okay. I would like to thank Max for having me here. Everybody give it up one time for Max. Is anybody in love in the audience? You looked at her like, I don't know, are we in love, baby? I don't know. You guys, how long have you been together?
A year and a half.
A year and a half? That's great. Give it up for them, a year and a half. I want to do a piece about love. This is the first piece that I wrote. It was like a long time ago when I was still really positive about that shit.
Now we boo you.
Okay. I remember what you wore on the first time we met. I remember how you smiled on the first day we spent. I remember how you laughed for no reason at all and how it knocked down the bricks that had built up my walls. Is that her? Let me check.
I'm turning it off.
No, it's all good.
I don't know what that is.
You were everything I never knew I wanted. See, I finally got it when I stopped looking for it. It was called love. We explored it together for the first and last time. Nowadays, I can't even call my heart mine, it's yours. You seeped into each of my pores. You invaded my essence with soft, sweet caresses. You looked past my bullshit to see my intentions. No fronts, no lines, no lies, no time. It was just us. You know? Like eternity. There was nowhere else to go to. I fell in love with you and then I had to get to know you. Those beginning stages of stories and places, of people and lessons beyond first impressions. Our first kiss was natural. I didn't think about it because it happened before I realized the place was crowded, and still I didn't doubt it because it felt so right. One moment can change your whole life. I went home. We talked on the phone till we both fell asleep. Just knowing you were there is what allowed me that peace. See, when you're not around, it's hard for me to get through. I know that you are safe because I'm there to protect you. You saved me from me. I know that's hard for you to see, but you did. You allowed me to live. So I mapped out your body from the curve of your hips to the nape of your neck and the shape of your breasts, and we had sex. I mean, we made love. I mean, we had sex, made love, and sometimes we just straight, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying? Nobody?
Nikki does.
And either way, afterwards I would stay there, inside of you, panting while you laid there. You moved in. It was where your time was spent. So we saved some money and went half on the rent. Then you met Mom, and now you two are like Siamese, secretly. I think she likes you a little more than me. But that's cool. I like you more than me too. If I died, I would ask God to let me live inside of you. See, I'm a private guy. Most people need a private eye to get the picture, and that's why I picked her. But why she picked me will forever be a mystery, and that's our connection. I call you perfection. We don't have as much to say as we used to, but I could read her mind. It's just something I'm used to. Try 6 years, right? I mean, after the butterflies have cocooned and the cows have jumped over the moon, try that shit. Are you still as in love? Well, not in the same way. But I could feel it growing deeper each and every day. That's why I pray for her before I think to pray for me. See, her happiness in this, it means everything to me. Shit, she is everything to me. My favorite sound is hearing her keys unlocking the door, her feet on the floor or the crank of the planks, because I can't fall asleep until I've seen her face and I'm sure she's safe. It is trust, and it is faith, and it is lust and commitment, because a marriage license ain't shit if you can't stick with it. As might as your rip it up. As might as you'll wait a while. Shit, I'm sure that I'm sure, and I'm still gonna wait a while, so I'll wait until you sleep, and then I whisper in your ear. I tell you everything you never knew you would want to hear. You are beautiful. The the best person that I have ever known. There is no way that I could do justice in one poem. There is no way that I could do justice in one life. I'll have to come back so I can worship you twice. I'll have to come back so I can be your wife, so I can have your child to recreate your smile. I want to clone you. So every single man in this room will know what it feels like to bone you. That's not even how the poem goes. It really goes, I want to clone you because you're that selfless. But I'm too selfish to feel that helpless. Baby, I need you. Love is so hard to describe. You're the first girl I've let inside. And although others have tried, they couldn't survive the Gemini's 5 sides. The laughs and the cries and the fall and the rise. I want to grow old together in a villa up in Italy, literally a balcony vineyard view. I want to see our kids have kids, and I want to spoil them as much as I do you, because you're my best friend. I swear to God, you're the pinnacle. Before we met, I was like half an individual. Now I'm on the path of divine design. How do you love? Love. One day at a time.